In this video, we proudly present to you the story of Tom Brady, the greatest American football quarterback of all time. He is a 45-year-old former American football quarterback. He holds an anthology of NFL records, including being the player with the most Super Bowl wins. His first time as a starting quarterback, he led his team to their first Super Bowl victory. He retired as one of the greatest, even the greatest American football quarterback of all time. One who is regarded as the NFL's biggest draft steal, among other things. Birth and childhood. Tom Brady, christened Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. at birth, was born on August 3, 1977 in San Mateo, California. He is the fourth child and only son of Thomas Brady Sr. and Galen Patricia, and was raised as a Catholic. His father is Irish, while his mother is of Swedish, Polish, Norwegian, and German ancestry. His family members were notable men of history. For instance, his great-uncle, Michael Buckley Jr., was the first American prisoner of war in World War II. Tom Brady grew to love football at a very young age. He attended games before he even became a teenager. For instance, in the 80s, he frequented San Francisco 49ers games, where quarterback Joe Montana was his idol and an inspiration. By the time he was 4, Brady attended the NFC Championship in 1981, witnessing Montana throw the game-winning touchdown pass to Dwight Clark. In addition, he learned to throw a football at a football camp at the College of San Mateo as a child by future NFL quarterback Tony Graziani. When Brady's football career began, he was on the Padres junior varsity team, where he started as the backup quarterback. He was the team's starter from his junior year until he graduated in 1995. By senior year, his desire was to be noticed by college coaches, creating highlight tapes and sending them to schools he wanted to attend. However, athletes' rankings could have been more prominent during this time, and the recruiting process was much different. Nevertheless, Brady was a highly rated prospect. Of all the schools he applied to, 5 schools replied: Berkeley, Illinois, UCLA, Michigan, and USC. Meanwhile, he was also a great baseball player and had a reputation as one of the batting catchers when he was in high school. He was so good that he was drafted by the Montreal Expos in the 18th round of the 1995 MLB draft. He was projected as a potential all-star by the Expos as someone with the potential of being the greatest catcher ever. However, Brady soon left baseball for football when he learned of the interest in his football-playing prowess. He attended the University of Michigan from 1995 to 1999 and played college football. Career progression. Brady did not start as the great quarterback he is known as today. In his first 2 years of college, he was the backup quarterback and had a tough time and intense struggle to get some playing time when he enrolled. At one point, he had to hire a sports psychologist who assisted him in coping with anxiety and frustration, and even considered transferring to the University of California to play for the California Golden Bears. Nevertheless, thanks to the assistant athletic director, Greg Harden, his confidence was gradually built, and his performance on the field was maximized. He was promoted from backup quarterback to starting quarterback when the existing player got injured. However, this position was more than just handed down. He had to battle Drew Henson for the job. Thankfully, he won and became the team's starter in the 1998 and 1999 seasons, eventually becoming the team captain in his senior year. As a starter, he had a total of 214 pass attempts and completions, setting new Michigan records for the most pass attempts and completions. In his 2 seasons as a Michigan starter, he secured a 20-5 record, including the Citrus Bowl and Orange Bowl in 1999 and 2000, respectively. By the time his college career ended, Brady had ranked 3rd in Michigan history, holding a record of 710 pass attempts and 442 completions. He was also 4th with 5,351 yards and a 62.3% completion percentage, and 5th with 35 touchdown passes. He got his Bachelor of Arts degree in General Studies in December 1999 when he graduated college. Professional career. After graduating college, Brady's struggle would start again as he was a lightly regarded prospect for NFL scouting. His unimpressive NFL scouting combine performance made the matter even worse. Thus, he was not drafted into the National Football League until the 6th round of the 2000 NFL Draft by the New England Patriots. Even then, he was 199th overall pick, a compensatory pick, and the 7th quarterback to be drafted. Brady and his family had expected he would be drafted in the second round, the third highest. However, they watched with shock as 6 other quarterbacks were drafted before him. The embarrassment was huge for Brady. In an interview 11 years later, Brady recalled the experience with tears, stating that he was grateful when he was eventually drafted. However, this delay was only a minor setback because Brady's competitive spirit, work ethic, intelligence, and pocket awareness soon began working for him. He started 383 games, including 48 playoff and 335 regular season games in 23 seasons, the most for an NFL quarterback. Also, he played his first 20 seasons with the Patriots, the most for a quarterback with one franchise. Brady's subsequent success earned him the title of the best NFL draft pick. Brady's first Super Bowl victory. Bledsoe was the starting quarterback of the Patriots from the beginning of the 2001 season until later in the year. Then he was hit by Mo Lewis, a Jets linebacker, and suffered internal bleeding, causing him to be replaced by Brady. As a result, the Patriots lost the game of the season, but Brady was named the starter for the third game against the Indianapolis Colts. As a result, the Patriots posted a 44-13 win in the third game of the 2001 season. Brady posted many more wins. By the end of the 2001 season, Brady had 2,843 passing yards and 18 touchdowns, which earned him an invitation to the Pro Bowl. Brady played his first playoff game against the Oakland Raiders, throwing for 312 yards. This led the Patriots from a 10-point fourth-quarter deficit and sent the game to overtime. They eventually won. Brady started his first Super Bowl game for the Patriots in the 2001 season, held at the Louisiana Superdome in New Orleans. Although they were heavy underdogs, the Patriots played quite well, enough to hold the Rams' high-powered offense in check for the first 3 quarters. With 1.5 minutes on the clock and a score of 17-17 on the board, the Patriots got the ball back for one last play. With 7 seconds remaining, Brady spiked the ball for a field goal attempt of 48 yards, which Adam Vinatieri converted to give the Patriots a 20-17 win. Brady earned the Super Bowl MVP that year while throwing for 145 yards, 1 touchdown, and 0 interceptions. At only 24 years of age, Brady won his first Super Bowl, becoming the youngest quarterback to win a Super Bowl. This win and title cemented Brady's starting quarterback position for the Patriots in the 2002 season. Wins, titles, and career records. Although he was not the quickest or strongest quarterback in the NFL, Brady worked hard to be among the greats. He is known for his tenacity, remarkable leadership under pressure, and intelligent playmaking abilities. On February 1, 2023, he officially announced that he was retiring. He finished his incredible NFL career with 7,753 pass completions, 89,214 passing yards, and 649 passing touchdowns. He holds some of the NFL's highest wins, titles, and records. Regular season records. He won 251 games, the most won by a player, and played 335 games, the most played by a non-kicker. He holds the record for the most games started by a skill position player, starting a total of 333 games. Brady has 19 division titles, the highest in the league, including 17 with New England and 2 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He is the 4th quarterback to beat all 32 teams and has the best touchdown-to-interception ratio, 28-2, in a season. Furthermore, he is the oldest quarterback to lead the league in passing yards. At 44, he landed 5,316 passing yards. At 40, he won NFL MVP, becoming the oldest player to ever win it. He has the most career passing yards, 89,214, passes completions, 7,753, passing attempts, 12,050, and touchdown passes, 649. Also, he has the most career passing yards, passes completions, passing attempts, and passing touchdowns for a player with one team. Tom Brady has the most Pro Bowl selections, 15, and the most seasons as a passing touchdowns leader, 5. In addition, he has the most fourth-quarter comebacks, 46, and the most game-winning drives, 58. Playoffs records. Tom Brady has the highest number of consecutive seasons in the NFL playoffs, games started and games won by a starting quarterback. With 88 total touchdown passes and 13,400 passing yards, he has the most touchdown passes and passing yards in playoff history. Furthermore, he has the most passing yards in a single playoff game, the most passes completed, and the most passes attempted. He also holds the player with the most NFL Conference Championship appearances by a starting quarterback. He is the oldest to win AFC and NFC title games, which he won at 41 and 43 years old, respectively. Additionally, he has the most career 300-plus passing yard games, game-winning drives, fourth-quarter comebacks, and the most multi-touchdown pass games. Super Bowl records. With 7 Super Bowl championships, Brady has won the most championships ever to be won by a player. In addition, he holds the record as the only starting quarterback to win the Super Bowl for the NFC and AFC. Only 2 quarterbacks have won a Super Bowl for 2 separate teams, one of which was Tom Brady. Overall, in the history of Super Bowls, Brady has the most touchdown passes, passing yards, passes attempted, and passes completed. In addition, he has the most completed passes, attempted passes, and passing yards in a single Super Bowl. He has had 10 Super Bowl appearances in total, which is the most for any NFL player. His career in statistics. Tom Brady's 6th NFL draft pick will always be part of his story, but that may make it more special. After going through the torture of being passed up for the quarterback position in the NFL, he was drafted eventually. Since then, he has worked hard to become the most accomplished player in the history of the NFL. When he was drafted, he was quoted saying that the NFL made the best decision drafting him, and he was right. Brady has won 7 Super Bowls in total and holds numerous passing records. He holds every major quarterback record. He played 20 seasons with the New England Patriots from 2000 to 2019 and joined the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from 2020 to 2022. In February 2022, Brady announced his retirement, but a month later, in March 2022, he announced that he was returning to the game and then retiring for good in February 2023. He ended his career with a 64.3% passing completion rate and 97.2% passer rate. Here are some of Brady's most notable career achievements in statistics. In 2002, 2004, 2005, 2015, 2017, 2019, and 2021, he won the Super Bowl championship. He was the Super Bowl most valuable player in 2002, 2004, 2015, 2017, and 2021. In 2007, 2010, and 2017, he won the NFL MVP title. In 2007 and 2010, he was the NFL Offensive Player of the Year. He has won the Pro Bowl 15 times. He is a 5-time NFL passing touchdowns leader. In 2009, he was named the Comeback Player of the Year. He is the NFL all-time passing yards and passing touchdowns leader. And he is the NFL's all-time pass completion leader. Net worth, earnings, endorsements, investments. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Tom Brady currently has a net worth of $250 million. The number will now grow since Brady has just signed an insanely huge 10-year deal with Fox Sports worth $375 million. When Brady was drafted in 2000, he signed a 3-year rookie deal worth $864,000. Then, a year after winning his first Super Bowl championship and title, he signed a 4-year extension deal worth around $30 million. His worth also grew as he began making a name for himself and solidifying his dynasty in the league. By 2005, he signed another 6-year contract worth $60 million. Endorsements and investments. Brady made over $330 million in NFL contracts in his 23-year career. Meanwhile, he had many endorsements that equally raked in huge money. Forbes reported that Brady had up to $52 million in endorsements in 2022, making him the 9th highest paid athlete worldwide. He is sponsored by Subway, Hertz Global Holdings, IWC Schaffhausen, Christopher Kluse, Fanatics, Electronic Arts, Wheels Up, T-Mobile, and Under Armour, among others. He also had an endorsement deal with FTX, but the company went under, which got him in hot water. Additionally, Brady has his TB12 lifestyle brand, a distinctive next-generation clothing line he officially unveiled in 2022. The brand focuses on high-quality tops, joggers, dress pants for men, and outerwear and accessories. Also, Brady recently launched his NFT company, Autograph and 199 Productions, for developing documentaries, films, and TV shows. With Brady's final season completed and the Fox Sports endorsement waiting for him, his net worth will likely skyrocket even more in 2023. Scandals. As flashy and impressive as Brady's resume may look, his entire career has not been devoid of controversies. Unsurprisingly, he has been mixed up in controversial situations and made headlines regarding one scandal or the other over the years. The three that stand out from all controversies and scandals that followed Brady throughout his career are the Deflategate. The Deflategate scandal was one of the most infamous in NFL history, and Tom Brady was involved. Brady was accused of asking an equipment manager to illegally deflate some of the footballs used for the 2014 AFC Championship game, held in January 2015. The Patriots had played against the Indianapolis Colts and won by a massive 45-7 margin, eventually winning the Super Bowl. After several investigations, the NFL found Brady guilty, ruling that he was aware of the situation and tampered with the balls. As a result, he was suspended for 4 games while the team was fined $1 million and forced to forfeit 2 draft picks. This was the biggest scandal his career suffered. Critics even wondered if Brady often tampered with balls for an unfair advantage in colder weather. The Spygate. The Patriots head coach, Bill Belichick, was more involved in this scandal, but unfortunately for Brady, he took some of the falls. The Patriots and Belichick were caught filming opposing coaches to steal their signals and gain an unfair offensive advantage. The scandal came to light in 2007 when Brady had already won 3 Super Bowls. As a result, the team faced massive fines and the loss of draft picks, and the integrity of Brady's success was questioned. Alleged rift with Bruce Arians. In 2022, Bruce Arians, the Buccaneers head coach, suddenly retired from his head coaching position. This was the final year of Brady's contract, and the Buccaneers were to be Super Bowl contenders during the 2022 season. Many questioned the timing. The rumor was that there was a rift between Brady and Bruce, and he, Brady, had forced the organization to retire him, Bruce. He had threatened to sit out the season if they kept the head coach. Personal life. Tom Brady is not just a decorated American football quarterback, but also the father of 3 children. He dated actress Bridget Moynihan between 2004 and 2006 when she was 3 months pregnant with Brady's child. Brady's first child, John Edward Thomas Moynihan, was born in August 2007. In December 2006, Brady and Gisele Bündchen, a Brazilian model, began dating from a blind date set up by a mutual friend. They married in February 2009 and had their first child, Brady's second, Benjamin Rain Brady, in December 2009. Their second child, Vivian Lake Brady, came later in December 2012. After 13 years of marriage, Brady and Gisele announced that their divorce was finalized. Unfortunately, this was after Brady unretired, despite Gisele's concern for the effect of the violent nature of football on his health, which she consistently voiced. Thank you, Tom Brady. It was a pleasure watching you play the game. You are a true legend.